While I was standing in the kitchen, after making his favorite breakfast, I heard him tell his mother I was just a placeholder until someone better came along. I woke up early that Saturday to make Kevin's favorite breakfast. Bacon, eggs over easy, buttermilk pancakes from scratch, fresh squeezed orange juice. I had been doing this every weekend for 3 years. He never asked me to. I just liked seeing him happy. I liked taking care of him. I thought that's what wives did. I was flipping the last pancake when I heard him on the phone in the living room. The window above the sink was open and sound carried straight through. He was talking to his mother. I recognized her voice even through the phone. She was loud. She was asking about grandchildren. Kevin laughed. Relax, Mom. We're not having kids anytime soon. His mother said something I couldn't hear. Then Kevin responded, honestly, I don't know if Jenna's the one I want kids with. My hand froze over the stove. His mother asked what he meant. Kevin lowered his voice, but not enough. She's fine for now. Stable. Good job. Keeps the house nice. But she's kind of boring, you know? I always thought I'd end up with someone more exciting. His mother laughed. So why did you marry her? Kevin sighed. Because she was there. And I was 28 and everyone was getting married. She's like a placeholder. Someone to keep the seat warm until the right one comes along. I turned off the stove. My hands were shaking. A placeholder. 3 years of marriage. 5 years together total. And I was a placeholder. I thought about everything I had done for this man. I paid half the mortgage even though I made less than him. I cleaned the house every week because he said he was too tired. I planned every vacation, every birthday, every holiday. I visited his mother monthly even though she made snide comments about my weight every single time. I gave up my dream of going back to school because Kevin said it wasn't practical right now. I gave up a job offer in another city because Kevin said he didn't want to move. I gave up pieces of myself constantly, and he saw me as a placeholder. I heard him hang up the phone. His footsteps came toward the kitchen. He walked in smiling. Something smells amazing. I looked at him, really looked. This man I had built my life around. This man I had trusted with my future. He saw nothing wrong. He didn't know I heard. I set his plate down in front of him. He started eating without thanking me. Didn't even look up. I sat across from him and watched him chew. 3 years of this. 3 years of cooking and cleaning and compromising, and he was waiting for someone better. He glanced up. You're not eating? Not hungry. He shrugged and kept going. I made a decision right there at that table. I wasn't going to scream or cry or confront him. I was going to leave quietly, completely. The way you remove yourself from somewhere you were never wanted in the first place. The next week I started preparing. I opened a bank account in just my name. I started moving small amounts of money. I contacted a lawyer and got information about divorce in our state. I reached out to my old boss about that job offer, the one in another city, the one I turned down for Kevin. She said the position was filled, but something similar might open soon. She would keep me in mind. I found an apartment online, small 1-bedroom, nothing fancy, but it was mine. I signed the lease 2 weeks later using my lunch break. Kevin never noticed anything. He didn't notice the boxes I was slowly packing in the spare room closet. He didn't notice the mail I was redirecting. He didn't notice that I stopped planning our future because I knew we didn't have one. On a Tuesday morning, I left for work like normal, kissed him goodbye like normal, told him I'd see him tonight like normal, but I didn't go to work. I went home after he left and loaded my car with everything I needed. Clothes, documents, the few things that were truly mine. I left my rings on the kitchen counter, right next to the stove where I had stood that Saturday morning. I left a note. It said one sentence. I heard what you told your mother. Then I drove 4 hours to my new city, my new apartment, my new life. He called that night. I didn't answer. He called again and again, left voicemails that started confused and turned angry and then turned desperate. I didn't listen to any of them. His mother called too. Said I was being dramatic. Said couples say things they don't mean. Said I was throwing away a good man over nothing. I blocked her number. Kevin showed up at my sister's house 3 days later demanding to know where I was. She told him she didn't know. She lied beautifully. He sent emails, long ones about how sorry he was, how he didn't mean it, how I was overreacting. He said placeholder was just a word. He said his mother pressured him. He said he loved me and wanted to fix this. I didn't respond. I filed for divorce the following month. He fought it at first. Said we should try counseling. I said no. He asked why I wouldn't even try. You spent 5 years waiting for someone better. Now you're free to find her. The divorce was final 8 months later. I got that job. I got my apartment. I went back to school like I always wanted. Last month my sister told me Kevin got engaged. Some woman he met 6 weeks after our divorce. She's 10 years younger and posts inspirational quotes online. I hope she's everything he wanted. I hope she never has to hear herself called a placeholder by the man who promised to love her forever.